Good morning. My name is Oscar Dubon, and I am honored to be your Associate Dean of Students. Before we begin this event, I would like to highlight the ways we can ensure that everyone gathered here for this special occasion can fully enjoy the program. To begin, we request that you please stay in your seats and keep the aisles clear. And of course, please watch your step. As with every official university event, time, place, and manner policies apply. We request that you refrain from actions that disrupt this celebratory event, and prevent the commencement speakers from being seen or heard. Individuals who disrupt this official university activity, your graduation ceremony, may be asked to leave the event. Thank you for your partnership in helping to celebrate our students as they so richly deserve. And let's bring on the joy. As we gather today, the College of Engineering acknowledges that UC Berkeley sits on the territory of Huichin, the ancestral and unceded land of the Chochenyo-speaking Ohlone people. That includes this Greek theater. Ever since the University of California was founded in 1868, Berkeley faculty, students, and staff have benefited from this land, and we are no exception. This remarkable place continues to be of great importance to the Ohlone and other indigenous people who have stewarded this land for countless generations. They include the Muwekma Ohlone tribe, the Ohlone Indian tribe, and the confederated villages of Lashan. As we honor the students who have worked so hard for this moment in their lives, we also recognize the Ohlone people and other indigenous communities who are alive and flourishing members of the Berkeley and broader Bay Area communities with a rich heritage of cultural traditions also worth celebrating. As you graduate from Berkeley Engineering, we hope you take inspiration from how Native peoples steward this land, and by becoming strong stewards of a just society. It is a great privilege for us to stand here today, and we thank you for coming.
Good morning. How are you all doing? I am Associate Dean Rebecca Abergel, and I'm honored to serve as Faculty Marshal for today's celebration of the class of 2024 master's degree graduates. We are delighted to celebrate this special day with you here at the Greek Theater. Today's ceremony is being webcast. If you would like to share the address with family and friends, it is engineering.berkeley.edu/BEgrad. To everyone who has already tuned in, welcome. For those joining in person, live event captioning in English, Spanish, and Mandarin is accessible via the QR code on the last page of the printed program. To begin the ceremony, we have invited the student a cappella group, Decadence, to sing the national anthem. Please rise as you are able.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight hearts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Please be seated. This morning's commencement celebration is devoted to our class of 2024 master's degree recipients. UC Berkeley is recognized as a world leader in education, home to more top-ranked programs than any other public university. The programs in the College of Engineering are no exception, and our graduates are amongst the most respected and admired. In front of us are more than 800 exceptional individuals who have earned a master's degree from Berkeley Engineering. We are thrilled to recognize your accomplishments today. We have a great program planned this morning, and we ask that everyone please stay for the entire event, out of respect for all of our graduates. To offer the first of what will be many congratulations to our graduates, I am pleased to present Sujay King Liu, Dean of the College of Engineering. Please welcome Dean Liu.
Good morning. On behalf of our esteemed faculty, our dedicated staff, and the extended college community, I welcome you to Berkeley Engineering's 2024 Master's Degree Commencement Ceremony. Celebrating your milestone achievement is truly one of the greatest joys that I have as Dean. Today, we celebrate the completion of your time here at Berkeley, which undoubtedly has been transformational. During your time here, you've had the opportunity to study and collaborate with people from a diversity of backgrounds, with different perspectives. Take a look around you. You'll see that our community consists of people from across the country and around the world. They are now a part of your network, in which you can find camaraderie and draw strength for your journey ahead. Together, over the past year or so, we've navigated extraordinary challenges. These include social and political shifts. But we learned to be open to hearing new ideas, seeking out different viewpoints and values, to gain a better understanding of other people and the world that we live in, to inform our own thinking and values and our efforts to effect positive change in society. Learning is a lifelong process, so I hope that you, as Berkeley engineers and global citizens, will go forward with a growth mindset, seeking new knowledge and building new relationships inclusively. Keep in mind that diversity of thought, perspective, and experience is essential for excellence innovation as you develop solutions for the benefit of humanity. As holders of a degree from the top engineering school in the world, I hope you will go forth not only with technical acumen and entrepreneurial spirit, but with compassion and kindness as well. Congratulations, and go Bears! I now have the honor of introducing our student commencement speaker, Ashwat Chidambaram. Ashwat started his studies at UC Berkeley with a Regents and Chancellor's Scholarship, which is the most prestigious scholarship offered to entering undergraduate students. Here, he studied electrical engineering and computer sciences, earning his degree with honors last year and graduating now with a master's in science this year. Ashwat is a Bay Area native, but he remains connected to his family roots in Tamil Nadu in southern India, the state where his parents and his brother were born. He credits his father for teaching him courage and fearlessness, and his mother for instilling in him empathy and compassion, and his brother for being a confidant for the secrets that he could not tell his parents. These values of courage and compassion are the same ones that we nurture here at Berkeley Engineering. We are proud of how Ashwat has applied these values to his field of study and through his work with the Berkeley Model UN and machine learning at Berkeley clubs. After graduation, Ashwat aims to develop technology for safer autonomous vehicles and robotics, and he also plans to advocate for policy measures that promote the safe and responsible use of AI. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Ashwat, our student commencement speaker.
Yo, what's good, everyone? First of all, thank you so much, Dean Liu, for that amazing introduction. Truly been an honor. Members of the graduating class, esteemed faculty, proud families, and honored guests, welcome. Today, we celebrate a journey of self-discovery, intellectual growth, and a passion for learning fueled by ambition. We herald the launchpad for a future brimming with possibilities. A future where your self-driving car might get a parking ticket, and your toaster writes haikus about overcooked bagels. Fellow students, think back to that nervous first day that we all had on Sproul Plaza, surrounded by the fierce and dynamic energy of 1,000 memories just waiting to unfold. You know, maybe you marveled at the beautiful Campanile like a North Star, with its magical light guiding you on your journey through the maze of Berkeley's campus. That whimsical feeling of sitting on Memorial Glade on a bright, sunny day, blissfully at peace, and just hearing the birds sing by the beautiful flower blossoms. Through our time here, though, we have also complained with our peers about dreaded exams and just racing to meet pending deadlines all the time. But deep down, we were like the Avengers assembling. A team of future industrial, mechanical, civil engineers, and so many more, just ready to tackle the world's challenges, one equation, one experiment, and one boba milk tea at a time. However, these past years also haven't been without their own challenges. We juggled demanding course loads, navigated our personal growth, and just wrestled with complex topics that just made us dream of what the last time a full night of sleep felt like. But here's the thing, graduates. We did it together. We formed study groups fueled by Pete's and Yali's coffee, a testament to the 3 pillars of Berkeley life: knowledge, collaboration, and caffeine. We further challenged each other's perspectives on everything, from the rules of ethics for self-driving cars to betting on how much faster we thought we could renovate Kresge Library until it just finally opened back up again. We celebrated our victories together, no matter how little or how small, like finally solving the very first problem on our homework assignment, or more realistically, finding an open table to sit at in the library in the first place. Through it all, though, we became a Berkeley family, serving as a testament to the power of shared experiences and proving to us that even in the face of countless challenges, our unbreakable spirit endures. But now, as we step into the unknown, a familiar question might linger. What's the next problem we should solve? You see, no longer is it an assignment or a test, nah. It's rather this. In a world where humanity often builds things before thinking about the consequences, we can be the voices that finally speak up and the ones to enact change. As Berkeley engineers, proud Berkeley engineers, we refuse to be bystanders in this technological revolution that we live in, because we are the storytellers of a future yet unwritten. A future where humanity and technology are meant to thrive in harmony. This isn't just about landing our dream job. It's about applying our expertise to ensure that our work truly serves the greater good. For my fellow electrical engineers and computer scientists, let us design technology that unites our society, not distancing us apart. For the future bioengineers, go out and revolutionize the industry with low-cost medical devices, making healthcare affordable and accessible for every single human being, the basic right it always should have been. To the aspiring nuclear engineers, develop safe and clean energy solutions for a brighter future, so that our grandkids don't come up to us one day and ask, what do stars in the night sky even look like? Remember, the world needs our unique spark and the very skills that we developed at this beloved university we call home. Because it is our job, our duty, and our responsibility to ensure that technology uplifts humanity and not the other way around. My family, Appa, Amma, and Anna, I love you, because you always taught me in life to embrace the inevitable detours and the unexpected turns that may come at us. And as we all know from the Berkeley tradition of the Big C hike, the most breathtaking views lie atop the steepest hills. So don't be afraid to experiment, to take calculated risks, but always with an eye towards the impact that your work is going to have on society and on others. As Robert Frost once famously said, "Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference." Although luckily, unlike Frost, at least we'll have a decent phone signal to call for help, even if we get a little lost. To our families and our friends, your unwavering support has been the fuel to our fire. Thank you so much for guiding us here today. With those mini pep talks disguised as late-night text messages, and believing in us, especially in this era when we question the very purpose of education given ChatGPT, who, let's be honest, probably also has a master's degree by now. To our faculty and our dedicated staff, a special thank you. Your exceptional dedication to knowledge, mentorship, and igniting the passion of discovery is the very foundation upon which this university is built, and the platform from which we graduates will now leap and change this world. We will forever be grateful for the mark that you have left on our lives. And finally, to my fellow graduates, as we go forth, let us hold on to our undying curiosity for learning and a commitment to responsible innovation in our futures. Go forth, Golden Bears, and leave your mighty paw prints not just on the world, but on the future of humanity itself. And hey, who knows? Maybe one day, one of us will finally invent a robot that folds that pile of laundry sitting in the corner of our rooms. Congratulations, class of 2024. May our futures be bright, our innovations truly groundbreaking, and our spirit forever inspire us to solve humanity's most pressing challenges. Let's make Berkeley proud. Fiat Lux, and go Bears. Thank you. I got permission to do this, by the way. But before I get off the stage, I wanted to take a quick photo of this moment. As you all know, it's time to be real. So just bear with me. Let me take this real quick. All right, cheers. Thank you, guys.
Thanks very much, Ashwat, for your inspiring words, and we wish you all the best in your journey as you go off and advance technology for the benefit of humanity. All right, now it is my great privilege to introduce our keynote speaker, Alexia Obo. She is Chief Technology Officer of Osergy, which is an offshore energy tech company. Born in Rennes, France, Alexia earned her graduate degree in mechanical engineering and fluid dynamics in Paris before coming to Berkeley to earn her master's degree in ocean engineering. After graduating in 2005, Alexia focused on developing a viable alternative to fossil fuels through offshore renewable energy, doing so at a time when floating wind technology was just emerging. She joined global energy tech company Principal Power in 2014 and quickly rose to become vice president of engineering there. In that role, she has been instrumental in driving the industry towards commercialization, working on a floating wind turbine prototype called WindFloat 1. Her work on WindFloat 1 earned Alexia the inaugural Offshore Energy Young Engineer Award in 2016. Now, as co-founder and CTO of Ocergy, she is dedicated to advancing offshore renewables by promoting smart products that reduce costs and foster industrialization. Last year, the Society of Naval Architects and Marine Engineers awarded Alexia the prestigious Blakely Smith Medal for outstanding accomplishment in ocean engineering. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Berkeley Engineering's 2024 Master's Degree Commencement Speaker, Alexia Obo.
Thank you. Good morning, UC Berkeley graduates. That sounds right. And first off, congratulations. You did it. You have all the credits. Your advisors sign off on all the pieces of papers. Do they even use paper anymore? Anyway, you earn your master's. You are now ready to go out into the world, and you've got it all figured out, right? Okay, don't worry if you don't. I didn't. I graduated with a master's degree in ocean engineering almost 20 years ago, and I really didn't know what I was going to do next. I thought maybe I would go on and earn a PhD, or maybe I'd rather go work a bit and come back for an MBA. I could use a few more letters to my name. I could have studied something entirely different, anything to spend more time at the International House Cafe. But that was no way to earn a living. So, in my quest, I also considered following the buzz of the moment. In the early 2000s, financial and management services were all the rage, and that seemed to be a way to earn a living. You can pay rent in San Francisco. I was brainstorming my next steps, and it was taking me away from the reasons I had pursued engineering in the first place. When I came to UC Berkeley in 2003, it was to join one of the leading programs in hydrodynamics and ocean research. The amazing things about studying at UC Berkeley is that we are surrounded by the pioneers in our fields, the inventors of the internet, the experts in earthquake engineering, the parents of deep learning robots, and many, many, many more. In ocean engineering, Professor John V. Weyerhaeusen was one of these famous faculty members. Professor Weyerhaeusen was still attending our weekly seminars in the early 2000s. He had helped establish the discipline of naval architecture at Berkeley in the 1960s, and went on to advise the next generations of professors in the field, including my own advisor at Cal, Professor Ronald Young, who is here today, and who in turn trained a great many of us in the offshore industry. Now, having enjoyed this amazing education, and with my master's completed, I was looking for the best way to start a career, to land a job, and to pay rent in San Francisco. Thankfully, my interest from financial and management services was short-lived. I soon discovered that as a foreign student in ocean engineering, on a visa, and given the limitations of my English skills at the time, no one would hire me in those fields. At last, I decided to use my engineering degree for engineering. I know it can seem scary and overwhelming out there these days. And there is no set of equations that will solve all the world problems. But you have chosen to be engineers. And for those problems where technology can help, what better time to be here and graduate as an engineer, ready to come up with solutions. The littlest solutions at the nanoscale, or the largest solutions. Think big projects, energy infrastructure, space travel, or bridges. Speaking of bridges, I was out on a field trip with my kids' public school last week. A perfect day on Treasure Island. It was sunny, it was crisp. We were studying the Bay Bridge. Then the teacher stopped and asked, why did people build these amazing pieces of engineering? What do you think? I'm sure you can think of a few answers. Because it was the 1930s, and building bridges is what America did in the 1930s. Because there was an earthquake in 1989, and they needed to replace that eastern span, or just because we like building things, don't we? Whether they are made of Legos, or computer chips, or steel. Well, these are all partial answers. But that was not the answer the teacher was looking for. The Bay Bridge was not built only for these reasons. It was built primarily to link communities together. Engineering as a tool to serve our community and make connections. That is a powerful idea. Engineering can be contentious. It can be used in terrible ways. But at its best, engineering can be about creating and building things, physical or virtual things, so people can connect and improve their lives, or improve the environment and reduce the effect of climate change. 20 years ago, our collective awareness about human effect on the environment was on the rise. Protesters at UC Berkeley were living in trees. I aspired to contribute to the preservation of our environment in my own way, and I wanted to develop sustainable engineering solutions. In my first job, I tried to grab all the renewable energy projects I could. Soon, the idea of floating wind turbines started, well, floating around. And before I knew it, I was part of a small team at the forefront of the floating offshore wind industry. Together, we designed, built, and operated some of the first floating wind turbines on foundations we called wind floats, powering hundreds of households. You put an automated multi-megawatt wind turbine on a large platforms that floats in the mission of the ocean. Does it even work? We made it work. It took some equations, a lot of computations, as well as back-of-the-envelope calculations. We checked twice and mostly cut once. But it also required a lot of communication with our clients, partners, and communities. For such projects, we, engineers, need to make sure the things we imagine are not only technically feasible, but also sustainable from an economic, environmental, and community standpoint. In fact, designing things which effectively and safely serve the community involves a lot of sitting around and listening. Now, years later, a full-on industry is emerging. The offshore wind industry is looking at adding 25 gigawatts of power generation in California alone. That is many power plants. It is like building more than 1,000 giant structures the size of the Eiffel Tower. Together, these floating turbines will power over 1 million households. If you are looking for challenges, you will find them in offshore wind and other renewable energy industries. From the teeny tiny programs for electricity generation and digitalization to the largest infrastructure issues, so these gigantic projects become reality. And yes, Osurgy, the company I co-founded, is hiring. As I said, these are exciting times. I am so glad I stuck with my passion and pursued a career in offshore renewable energy to advance sustainability within our community. There is much we have achieved, and there is even more that has yet to be done. There may be many programs out in the world, yet imagine, in a few decades, elementary school teachers in your communities will show their students some of the great solutions some of us, some of you will have come up with. That is the biggest reward I can imagine for an engineer. Being recognized by future community members for the landmarks we design, for the technologies we develop, and for the improvements we provide to our communities. As you are stepping out into the world, I wish you a passionate career of bridge building in your community. Welcome to the great family of UC Berkeley alumni. Go Bears!
Thank you, Alexia, for such an inspiring speech. Commencement is a proud day for graduates and their families, and a proud moment for the University of California. The degrees conferred by the university attest to our students' high achievement and the fulfillment of the primary task of the university, which is to advance knowledge. Today's ceremony recognizes the class of 2024 master's degree graduates. However, before we confer the degrees, I would like to invite the graduates to express your appreciation to the family and friends who have supported you in your journey. Their emotional and financial support helped make your education possible. To express your appreciation to your loved ones, please stand up now and give a cheer to all of your families and friends here with you today. All right, please be seated. We know what a special day this is, and that many of you will be taking photographs. As a reminder, we ask that you please keep the aisles clear in consideration for those seated. It is now time to celebrate the class of 2024 master's degree candidates and recognize them by name. Dean Sujay King Liu will confer the degrees in the following order. First will be Master of Analytics. This program provides training in data-driven analytical methods and tools for optimization, statistics, simulation, and risk management. Second will be the Master of Design. a degree offered jointly by the College of Engineering and the College of Environmental Design. This program provides designers with a deep understanding of the foundations of emerging technologies and their social implications. After that is the Master of Translational Medicine, a joint program with UC San Francisco that prepares students to use translational research and technological innovation to improve healthcare. Then the Master of Engineering and the concurrent Master of Engineering and Master of Business Administration degrees. Both degrees, offered through all 7 engineering graduate programs, combine deep technical training along with business and leadership education. Lastly, we have the Master of Science, the degree granted to individuals who have completed a course of study demonstrating a mastery or high-level overview of a specific engineering field. Dean Liu, please step forward to grant the degrees.
Okay, will the candidates for the Master of Analytics degree please rise as you are able? In my authority as Dean of UC Berkeley's College of Engineering, I grant you the degree Master of Analytics. Please remain standing. Next, will the candidates for the Master of Design degree please rise as you are able? In my authority as Dean of UC Berkeley's College of Engineering, I grant you the degree Master of Design. Please remain standing. Next, will the candidates for the Master of Engineering degree please rise? Oh. In my authority as Dean of the UC Berkeley College of Engineering, I grant you the degree Master of Engineering. Please remain standing. Last but not least, will the candidates for the Master of Science degree please rise as you're able? In my authority as Dean of the UC Berkeley's College of Engineering, I grant you the degree Master of Science. Please remain standing. Now I invite all of our master's degree graduates to move the tassel on your caps from the right side to the left. This proud tradition signifies your new status as a Berkeley Engineering graduate. Congratulations. You may now all be seated. Thank you.
Master's degree candidates will be presented by their respective program advisor or department chair. We begin with the Master of Analytics graduates.
Dean Liu, I'm delighted to present the candidates for the world's best Master of Analytics degree.
Iris Zheng. Xinyi Roxanne Wong.
字嫣康、
Chiron Wong.
许三料、Yuan Liu、
Jia In Tu. Xiaorun Zhu. Wan Ning Tian. Juding Zhang. Andy Zhou.
Lingshen Li,
Siyi Wu. Jianyi Zhang. Kaiwei Xie. Zhaoting Zhou. Ning Ma. Jackie Wu.
Brenda Liu,
Jiayi Zhu.
Yuxing Chen,
Yuchen Wang. Jiaying Xie.
Mu Cheng,
Zihao Yang.
Kailun Calvin Lee, Wenzhe Gao,
Jialin Wang. Boya Xiao. Xunyang Wu.
Zekun Lee, Zilan Lo, Kutong Chen, Yihan Liao, Yuan Dong,
Xiaoning Sun.
Leia Liu, Yunqi Liang, Jia Feng,
Xilin Tian.
Xinyu Ho,
Ziyang Wei. Zhua Qiu.
Ziyi He,
Ting Pan. Qinyi Zhang.
Zijin Ling,
Sabrina Yan.
Yifang Liu,
Yu Tian. Jingyi Zhou. He Jin Mao.
Junzhou Cheng, Hyunjun Kwon, Manuel Eliu Laueza Nava,
Shin Ruanan Wong.
Rish Campbell, Amisha Ahmed Khan,
Priyanka Ravichandran. Raul Ranganathan. Alamdeep Sethi. Megha Setia.
Yuejia Lee, Junyao Liu,
Zhi Wong.
Binglan Ling,
Lei Zhang.
Xingze Chen,
Christy Wong. Malcolm Shamo Zhao.
Congratulations to the Masters of Analytics candidates. Dean Liu, I now present the candidates for the degree Master of Design.
Yani Mai.
Congratulations to the Master of Design candidates. Dean Liu, I now present the candidates for the degree of the Master of Translational Medicine.
Hannah Watry. Francisco Valadez Rojas. Sheila Adaku Okoro Anyanwu.
Leah Gertner, Manasi Kumar,
Maxine C. Chu. Howard Ying.
Thien Josephine Dalmans,
Tarjani Mehta.
Yellen Kim, Janani Balaji, Ihsan Farjud, Jessica Kim,
Bita Rizayan.
Nicole Dundas, Ryan Granchet, Ibrahim Abdel Wahab, Lori Hilodakis,
Callista Pranata. Victor Varaki.
Chen Sin Hong,
Elisha Yakubu Sanusi. Samuel Maloney.
Mitsuhiro Vincent Zhou, Quan Ting Liu,
Katia Zaheni Pablo.
Jiawei Li,
Jeremy Petazewski. Ziza Phillip. Nitin Reddy.
Amayeli Gomez Espinosa,
Xinting Wu. Fei Huan Chu.
Rashik Pingili.
Congratulations to the Master of Translational Medicine candidates. Dean Liu, I now present the candidates for the Master of Engineering degree. We begin with candidates in the Department of Bioengineering.
Ujjayini Nandi.
Angana Dasgupta, Arpita Guha Neogi, Chen Yun Ling, Jamie Jiang,
Ziha Wong.
Sang Hoon Han,
Panayotis Pardalidis. Milos Scola.
Adam Zung, Ethan James Lee, Yi Hong Liu, Bo Yan Chang, Yu Chia Lin, Kevin Kaya, Xu Shi Liao, Yushen Feng,
Boyen Yin.
Yuna Lee, Sydney Lowe, Sophia Santos Haile,
Begum Uikach.
Megan Funmi Dao,
Jane Matthew.
Isabella Maria Lopez, Noor Gulrajani, Amanda Miriam Anil,
Clemence Rousa.
Tyler Hodge. Hugo Hockham. Adrien Bourgan. Laïs Lastre Conceição. Kelly June Colbert. Apurva Bhagwat.
Kavisha Rajesh Shroff.
Andrew Robert Luna. Sophie Alex Furlow. Florian Christoph.
Natalie Lewis Saade.
Molly Madeline Braddock. Carson Landis Billingsley. Charlie James Benning. Arman Baradaran. David Northrop Cooter.
Jenny Vo.
Nelson Jose Euseda. Jessica Bodicher. Anna Carolina Luschak.
Dio Rao. Ayush Vimesh Shah. Keelan O'Riordan.
The candidates for the Master of Engineering degree in the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Nuha Anfaresi. Baptiste Fougere. Max Castile. Amy Lang. Kai Jie Liu.
Hao Min Wong.
Ming Liang Hong.
Leo Xiao. Chris Wei Chung Shu. Tien Xie.
Nozomu Kitamura. Sydney Chen. Jose Maria Gabriel de la Vega Fadri.
Mike Santos. Amin Turkey. Yihao Zhang.
The candidates for the Master of Engineering degree in the Department of Electrical Engineering and Computer Sciences.
Kai Wei Lin. Alice Lee. Ming Shu. Sabrina Shi, Jeff Liu, Alvin Bao, Alexandria Lin,
Kathy Wong,
Ishna Soma Barwe, Run,
Mei Tong,
Yi Xiao Kong,
Kathy Zhuang, Abhirami Sabani,
Michelle Elizabeth Liu,
Anushri Srinath, George Palov,
Kenneth William Akers, Omer Shazad Alam,
Yingjae Xu, Calvin Yu, Yu Kun Sung,
Su Ning Huang,
Bo Yuan Ma,
Apratim Banerjee, Yingze Hou,
Inwo Zhou, Yihong Xu,
Chu Feng, Zhao Yu Liu, Zifeng An,
Qi Zeng,
Rue Li,
Zaid Sol, Emmanuel Alexander Pitlick,
Marcus Andreas Bauer, Adrian Botvinnik, Daniel Joshua Barron, Virgil Fosero, Robin Dumas, Jimmy Gunn,
Yo Wu, Shi Chen Chiao, Stefan Zhengqing Shi, Lu Changjiang, Zheng Yu Yang, Eric Kenji Takada, Eric Tai, Pranav Valuri, Bennett Young, Gemma Malia, William Jong,
Yuanbo Chen, Zening Luo,
Xu Yu Zhang, Manxi Yang,
Yu Cheng Huang, Qing Yang Hu, Lakshaya Agarwal.
The candidates for the Master of Engineering degree in the Department of Industrial Engineering and Operations Research.
Yu Young Wang, Jiacheng Zheng,
Jianbo Hong,
Sahil Mehta, Hanshu Shen,
Yi Qing Chen, Julie Kowiliak, Tsai Xuan Lin,
Jirua Zhang,
Qiang Wei Fang, Yang Nan Chang,
Hao Yang,
Di Tsai,
Qingying Jessica Zhou, Sam Yu,
Heidi He,
Yu Cheng Zhang, Han Wei Ye,
Leong Shi Kwang, Sean Chen,
Ray Chun Ju, Mingjia Zhang,
Fong Yi Chen,
Shui Mei Soon,
Zixuan Huang Fu,
Jinglan Wang, Yuxuan Yu,
Xunqing He,
Reihan Wang, Enwo Zhao, Alexandra Sepulsa Mezolar.
Loïc Arnaud Christophe Genon. Capucine Houston. Anushka Bayed. Berenice Dieu. Ryan de Konink.
Louis Paris. Bruno Tabet.
Paul Feverjon.
Anand Arnad Pajanarad Jain.
Yuan Lu Li. Gao Shefan. Yifei He. Jiayue Li. Ya Jiao Zhang.
Jivesh Guha Natarajan. Zhu Qizhong. Advay Sharma. Pablo Adrienne Mastretta Lopez. Zhenxuan Zhu. Shun Hao Yang.
Ro Yu Liang. Tianyi Li. Jianming Geng.
Elisa Cavillo Tavares. Edward Jiayu Zheng. Chunhao Wang. Weinan Wang.
Shenlong Li.
Si Yi Zhang. Nikki Zhang.
Tingwei Guan.
Yun Tong.
Yuling Bao.
Alexander Brian Prasetya.
Claudia Cañete Jacque. Majda Brahimi. Shivank Joshi.
Yi Wang.
Cheng Guang Jin. Zhang Yang Lei. Sheldon Lee.
It's Agnar Aktoshon.
Pranab Agarwal.
Leon Mara. Thomas Jithendra Pereira.
Guillaume Domange.
Chan Yang.
Louis Battesti. Yi Fang.
Joy Zhou. Florence Rusley.
The candidates for the Master of Engineering degree in the Department of Materials Science and Engineering.
Aurelie Metzellard. Crystal Young. Yu Chi Jing.
Xiao Chu Chen.
Xiao Kang Wu. Arjun Rajasekaran.
Aria Lin. Minghan Hu. Lily Chang.
Brian Wong.
Claire Chen. Olivia Chen. Wohee Kwok.
Jinghan Yao. Dingsheng Peng.
Xing Tao He.
Yumin Wong. Maya Tamar Roma. Prajwal Vempati.
Ibrahim Abdul Rahman Al Brahim. Spencer Vincent Flynn.
Enrico Maletti.
Claire Elizabeth Garlington.
Benjamin Nicholas Sanders. Nandini Sinha. Yu Wo Wong.
Enrico Hariono.
Kirti Rachakonda. Alana Fogel Smith. Nishita Philip.
Andres Araiz.
Mateo Navarro Golderaz.
The candidates for the Master of Engineering degree in the Department of Mechanical Engineering.
Sulav Parajuli.
Antonia Tahia Ginsberg Klempt. Osawise Asoro. Zhao Wei Dai.
Ash Jing.
Shui Nan Liu.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Tung Wong.
Yifei Liu. Xingyue Liu. Wenlan Fan. Henry Jiaxiang Huang. Ke Hu. Nicholas Esteban Capdevilla.
Gavin Yam.
Ivan Bondarenko. David Kwok. Serene Marie Azafrani. Raphael Levis. Hang Yu Ling. Po Wen Huang.
Zhu Yiyang.
Ray Che Chang. Chang Chi Huang. Johnson Chung. Chan Ming Chen. Fang Yue. Landon Ross Knipp. Casey Nicholas Leong.
Christopher Athos Simotis.
Georgios Hansakos. Arya Vikrant Gautam. Shi Yun Huang.
Hua Chen Wong.
Jesus Esparza.
Ali Raksha.
Matthew DeMarco Atmaja.
Tarun S. Gunamore. Edward Shi.
Nan Liu.
Jiajia Wong. Mahith Chunaguntla.
Adam James Chu. Chang Li. Khan Beiduz.
Sija Tao. Jung Rong Tong.
Yishun Valerio He.
Jia Le Shui.
Chester Leong.
Shi Tong Wei. Shou Lei Ye.
Yue Peng Hu. Chong Yuan Li. Shuhan Li.
Renkun Wang. Yihui Wu. Hao Yu Zhang. Xia Wen Zhang.
Yang Gary Gao.
Jerry Yang.
Jonathan Angling Dharma. Jonathan Choi.
Amir Tadros.
Naveen Vijay Raj Jayasalvan. Mason Hung.
Yin Tao Zhou. Megan Zhang.
Nakul Megdeep Jayakar.
Deep Chetan Shah. Nipan Podar.
Varan Consul. Samir Buvaji. Chinmay Mahesh Bukinkeri. Harshvardhan Donpal Uncle Kope. Arsh Anis Khan.
Halvey.
Shivam Gupta. Hao Ting Feng.
Shu Wei Wong.
Su Song Kim. Dong Hyun Kim. Yoon Woo Kai. Felix Elwood. Santosh Karthikeyan. Dia Danny. Ellie Sujin Ko. Daniel Garcia Mijares.
Angela Sun.
Lawrence Lee Fong.
Philip Nakashita. Ashna Reddy.
Madhumita Kumar.
Genevieve Wynn.
Ginger Lau. Andy Kim.
Teresa Rodriguez Sanchez. Felipe Santa Maria.
Magnus Frankvoort.
Francisco Ramos. Jorge Pacheco Rodriguez.
Clea Rita Haddad. Amira El Ghanemi. Isaiah Dillard. Jerry Chan. Abaya Bandari.
Mason Rodriguez Rand. Angel Plaza Carreras.
Rafael Haddad. Quentin Dora. Lilo Krief Pele.
Rupesh Shrestha.
Fahim Yusuf Chaudhry. Jack Leckert.
Yashvardhan Saravan Nalina. Nicola Sami.
Quang Nguyen.
Wichita Youth Namporn Chai. Prin Sitapan.
Mu He.
Guan Yu Zhao.
Hong Shu Lai.
Yuhan Wu.
Ho Xing Lao.
Yining Wang.
Vlad Kilaikov.
Yang Chi Jing.
Ancheng Liu. Jia Zi Tsai. Yuanzhuo Li. Du Min Li.
Mingyu Zhu. Yuan Zhang. Tianqi Zheng. Hao-Sen Sun. Jeffrey Sung.
Kai Jia Jin, Inu Guo, Chelsea Ann Lang, Lucas Bellamans, Jasper Chua, Jeffrey Dybel,
Austin Tahoe Mar, Benjamin Margolis, Rajveer Oberoi, Bowen Thomas Traoré,
Brian Chung, Dylan Montgomery Balk,
Liam Parrish, William Shu,
Sophia Isabel Lopez, Sean Liam Chu,
The candidates for the Master of Engineering degree in the Department of Nuclear Engineering.
Justin Lee Ray Young, Francois Zoltan Logak, Diana Godoy, Isaac David Justice,
Felix Pat,
Edward Kenyon, Zhang Yao Li, Davide Franceschini, J.J. Henkin, Juan Manuel Barrera Salazar, Alex Gomez,
Carolina Ruprecht,
Rashita Kandwala,
Ella Jewel Yarasi,
Jack Fisk Kirkwood, Matthew Johansson,
Congratulations to all of the Master of Engineering candidates. Dean Liu, I present the candidate for the concurrent Master of Engineering and Master of Business Administration degree. This year's candidate is from the Department of Electrical Engineering and Computer Science. He and the rest of his cohort will be walking in the MBA ceremony on Friday as well.
Neo E. Yao Terrence,
Congratulations to the Master of Engineering and Master of Business Administration candidate. Dean Liu, we will now present the candidates for the Master of Science degree. I will begin with the amazing candidates of our #1 ranked Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering.
Michaela Haas,
Daniel Anthony Ornelas,
Abigail Adeveld, Eduardo Lopez Garcia, Yvonne Alvarez Lopez,
Jennifer Tirada,
Jacob Lendahl Lyon,
Kevin McEntee, Jonathan Ty, Danny Vasquez, Arthur Sang,
Tyler Andrew Dong, Chao Lin Lee, Amy Antu Lay.
Juan Diego Salazar Torres. Dana Wu.
Hector Garcia Matamoros. Amia Jane. Olivia Clark.
Eurico Mendez Moreno Jr. Pranjal Pratap Shah.
Michael Joseph Kolpak.
Malia Sharp.
Nirav Ankem.
Oswaldo Pastor Jauregui.
Luke Barella. Maria Boyle.
Momo Minamida. Camille Roberts.
Jacqueline Canning. Caitlin Michelle Dill.
Moise Biampata Chivuila. Rachel Catherine Strangeway.
Timothy John Carlson.
Ryan Jacob Wolf. Kevin Byron Ostfeld. Alexander Joseph Menon.
Walter Ricardo Illman.
Mason Robert Thaw.
Lee Brickman. Dalmir Hasich. Sophie Dolores Castillo. Serene Ben Ali. Cassidy Gilmore.
Anna Regina Valcarcel.
Ashley Jia Kao. Liana Huang. Myra Lara.
Karina Rose Valentine Swan. Matthew Anthony Moulton. Claire Trevisan.
Roberto Andrade Moreno.
Yuan Yu Tang. Aditya Prathap.
Gabriel Christopher Heestand. Danya Unbalagun.
Dana Maureen Small.
Cole Carino Benner. Theo Kanal Joashimovitz. Kendall Bree. Nadia Halal. Emma Lupoff. Rimsha Ahmed.
Lavanya Ramarovic Kumar. Ria Sharma. Taranum Sarwath Sahur.
Jessica Liston.
Megan Reisenauer.
Christian Paul Lamotte. Thomas Tin Le. Michael Karish.
Avery Parks. Nyainata Prasad Patil. Sridhar Krishnan Seshadri.
Camille Josephine Brule.
Caroline McCormick. Kaylee Martin.
Nicole Chapman.
Mafe Aragon Orego. Dong Yang Wu. Zhe Ying O. Yili Zhao.
Yiyang Dong. Zhuo Tong Li. Song Chen Li.
Han Yi Zhang. He Yichen Shu.
Yu Xinjiang. Cheng Xuan Su.
Yu Xin Zheng.
Yan Ying Huang. Zhan Hao Chen. Da Jian Liu. Jingnan Liu.
Chen Ming Niu.
Gen Kondo.
Yusheng Wang. Le Jun Zhou.
Nigu Hoshnevis Asl.
Tian Yi Wei. Masuma Malika Miti. Maya Marwan Najar. John Takari Yang.
Jalen Chow. Apodimit Kasliwal.
Dimitris Strientis.
Jacob Champlin.
Whitley Breeze Dunn Rummel. Eva Maria McNell.
Ismail Baber.
Luca Pasquale Ian Perna.
Mert Karsla.
Shivansh Singh Rajput. Jason Park.
De la Tour Maxime Dufayet.
Rawad Makhlouf. Iwei Zhao. Yi Tong Yang.
Ava Kim. Armand Kamenian. Max Aaron Bronstein. Il Jun Kim. Tomas Argadona. Eric Hyatt Grunlund. Runhong Chen.
Darwin Zhou.
Shraddha Gupta. Isha Kurva.
Matthew Smith.
Jack Alexander Lawrence. Maximilian Leonard Josiak. Rachel Lee. Christopher Chan.
Nika Mincioni.
Jocelyn Bustamante.
Chanel Smith. Hannah Allison Villanueva Ramos.
Faisal Al-Assad. Fokian Fotopoulos. Gregoire Christopher Kania.
Antoine Salah. Armand Tabatabai.
Leo Gilwote. Ria Joy. Shivani Anant. Subhash Chinta. Ahad Ali.
Andrea Martinez Robles.
Florence Adesopi.
Ejiro Ogenetega Sota. Yuhan Tong. Yan Wu. Stone Shu.
Dean Liu, it's my honor to present the technologically awesome graduates from the Department of Electrical Engineering and Computer Sciences Master of Science degree.
Lawrence Lai Yuen Lau. Jung-hoon Vince Han.
Aditya De Varma.
Krishna Bhattaram.
Cyrus Rustam Vacha. Arun Sundaresan. Shishir Girish Kumar Patil. Gabriel Matuta. Bryce Wong. Laren Chi. Jedediah Tsang. Wilson Wu. Justin Shao.
Nicholas Jennings.
Ashwin Ramoan.
Jackie Kwok.
Anish Mutali.
Ritvik Chapala.
David Haotian Shen.
Sora Kanasue. Sahana Krishnan.
Jun Kyun Yi.
Jeremy Ferguson.
Siddhant Sharma. Jia Wei Isaac Ong. Alice Ye. Yevgeny Pobachienko. Anjali Utpal Thakrar.
Avikam Chauhan. Anik Gupta. Ashwat Chidambaram.
Frederick Wang.
Arthur Dang.
Ryan No. Ruofeng Wong.
Hong Yi Franklin Huang. Lena Elzani.
Robert Shi. Rohit Mittal. Ika Wong.
Ching Yuan Liu.
Ze Chung Pan. Sean Zhao.
Seamus Lee, Ijo Chu,
Roshan Nagaram,
Sean Singh Gill, William Lin,
Alina Trin, Kishore Srinivas,
Gaurav Datta, Shrey Aaron,
Sandeep Mukherjee,
Samarth Goyal, Kushal Marie Kangaonkar,
Sushrika Pandey, Saketh Mayala,
Samuel Birkin,
Eldon Wren,
Daniel Junkai Flaherty, Sunay Dagli, Drake Lynn,
Devan Shiva Shankar,
Tarun Amarnath,
Robert Peltekov,
Anna Sismaru,
Efsane Soyar, Jacob Yim,
Chris Liu, Jean Chuan Leong,
Shivam Singhal,
Dean Liu, it is my great pleasure to present the awesome candidates for the Master of Science degree in Industrial Engineering and Operations Research.
Taras Garal,
Alina Shabir,
Isabel Rose Agostino,
Yian Zhao, Amr Masad,
Theo Barre,
Dean Liu, I present the candidates for the Master of Science degree from the Department of Material Science and Engineering.
Anirudh Kanwale, Eugene Hong, Aishwarya Jayadeep, Daniel Hawthorne,
Anthony Carlos Salazar,
Dean Liu, I am honored to present the candidates for the Master of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering.
Sharjeel Laik, Hams Laik, Enrico Marassi Cruvinel, Constance Ariana Angelopoulos, Nicole Michelle Gordadkov, Elizabeth Diana Jewett, Chang Bo,
Weston White, Benjamin Gregory Toth. Allison Ting Yuan. Zivan Posner.
Elizabeth Ann Gamarello. Will Thomas Lee.
Gavin Andrew May. Adam Stewart. Alex Robert Top.
Alexander Castillo. Musial Daniel Gebramariam.
Ileana Michaela Peng. Daniel Weihan Wong.
Maya Hori.
Michael Chi.
Michael Derek Celebrato.
Dean Liu, it's my honor to present the candidates for the Master of Science degree from the Department of Nuclear Engineering.
Kwang Che Im.
Megan Schifferl.
Sarah Lauren Hagee.
Thank you, everyone. And congratulations to our entire class of 2024 master's degree graduates. You are now and forever Berkeley engineers, graduates of the finest public university in the nation and one of the top engineering schools in the world. Be proud. Remember this year's at Berkeley with fondness. Stay in touch with each other and with us through the contacts noted in your program. We hope you will come back to share your experiences and impart your knowledge to the students who follow you. This now concludes our commencement ceremony. We wish all the best to all our graduates. And